Alrighty, guys. We're going to be blasting through some payoff pitch in 2026. We're going to try and get some of this season done. It's been going on for way too long. I've had a great time playing it, but, when you only play 20, 30 games a season, we've been doing this for 5 or 6 years. We're only at game number 88. So this is already the second game in 2026 we're playing of this. So if we play maybe 2 a month, maybe 3 a month, we can get through 30, 40, 50 games maybe and get a big chunk of this baseball season done. There's so many games in a baseball season, 162 games. Obviously, if you're playing every single one, it's quite an undaunting task, but that's what we're doing. We've had every one of them on the channel. And yes, it's been years in making, but so you'll have to scroll back and try to find some of these games. But tonight is another game with the Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers in Milwaukee. So let's get to it. All right. Do I need some more light on over here? I don't know. Let's turn on the light and see if that helps. All right, well, here we go. It's going to be Aaron Wilkerson for Milwaukee. And he's going to be going up against Ender Inciarte, Ozzie Albies, Freddie Freeman, Nick Markakis, Yohan Camargo, Charlie Culberson, Tyler Flowers, Dansby Swanson, and the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. Sanchez is going to be going up against Eric Thames, Yelich, Christian Aguilar, Travis Shaw, Hernan Perez, Brad Miller, Tyler Sanadino, Eric Krause, and of course, Aaron Wilkinson. Well, without further ado, let's get things rolling. Game number 88 is underway. 9, that is a tough 41. He is a right-hander. Tough 41. Tough 41 is going to be pop out to second base. That is Miller. And this game is underway. Aaron Wilkinson, the right-hander, and the sign and the pitch. 8, another tough 25, and that's a swing and a miss by Ozzie Albies, and there's 2 quick outs. And we have Mr. Freddie Freeman. Freddie on the season, batting .330, 117 hits, 21 home runs, 63 RBIs. He's having a great season. Freddie Freeman, 4 tough 23, and that will be a strikeout as well. So 2 strikeouts to start the game, and the Braves go down 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Anibal Sanchez. He is also a right-hander against the lefty Eric Thames. 6 is tough 80. Tough 80, and he's going to fight that off and get a fly ball. Inner center field. Out there is Ender Inciarte for the first out. Christian Yelich, 11 patient 62. Patient 62, and he's going to rip it in the gap, and that's going to fall in. It's going to 2-hop the wall, and Yelich is going to get in with a stand-up double. Jesus Aguilar, tough 35. Swing and a miss. That ball was outside the strike zone. Aguilar not happy with that. He got fooled on that one. And 2-way now. 8 tough 26, and another strikeout. And the double by Yelich goes for nothing. After 1 complete inning here in Milwaukee, we have no score. Nick Markakis is up for the Braves. That is a 12-ball park. Our card here is Miller Park for ballpark. Rolled a 25. He is a lefty. That is going to be a wheelhouse A wheelhouse check for Nick Markakis. He rolls a 0-8, and that's probably pretty good. It is. Hit well. It is carrying. It is going. And Nick Markakis has his 11th home run of the season. It is gone. And just like that, the Braves have taken a 1-0 lead. 6, wheelhouse, 31, and that is going to go back to back as Aaron Wilkerson, not concentrating after giving up the home run, is giving up another home run, and just like that, the Braves are up 2-0. And we have Mr. Charlie Culverson coming up. Let's see if we can make it a three-peat here for 6, and there's another wheelhouse, but a 72 is going to be a double this time, as that one's off the top of the wall. 3 well-hit balls by the Braves here in the second inning. And Wilkerson in a little bit of trouble here. Tyler Flowers, nobody out here in the top of the second. 4 tough, 57, and he strikes out on 3 straight fastballs. Dansby Swanson, 7 patient, 56. 56 is going to be a base hit. Let's see what happens with the runner at second now. Let's just shuffle these cards up real quick. Flip some of them upside down. All right, and cut it. And here we go. We'll put these cards over here. And so the single, runner in second scores. So hard line drive single. And it's going to score the run. And just like that, it is 3-0 Braves. And that brings up the pitcher spot. And we're going to lay down the bunt here. So once again, laying down the bunt. And his sacrifice rating. And it's going to be a double play. That is a bad bunt there. How in the heck does that happen? Okay, we're just going to go 1-4-3, and that's the worst outcome we could have possibly asked for. Unfortunately, sometimes you put the bat in the pitcher's hands, and that's what you get. So Sanchez lets the double play happen. But 3 runs on 4 hits, and we go to the bottom of the second. Anibal Sanchez, 2 defensive play. Defense is going to be error on the second baseman. That is Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies, that was a error. He is a 5. So on the 5... error 5. It's an error on a 1-34. And we rolled a 0-0, which is technically going to have to be a re-roll because 0-0 is a special. So it's 0-8. It is going to be an error. And in this case, let's see what the error was. It's a 1 base error. So we're going to call that an E4. And Perez is aboard. He is a 4 to steal. Let's see if he can get the roll. He does not get the steal. Brad Miller's up. 9 tough, 36, and he strikes out Brad Miller. Tyler Sanadino is an 8 tough, 44. He strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts there. And it's up to Eric Kratz to get things going here. 10 ballpark, 74. He's a righty. Ballpark 74 right-hander. That's going to be an in-play check. An in-play 32, and that is going to be a single. A single. Runner on first advances 2 bases. So runners at the corners now. But you have the pitcher coming up. And 2 outs. Bad timing for the Brewers. Let's see if Sanchez can get rid of Wilkerson here. 11. Patient 21. This could be problems. And it is going to be problems as that is a walk given up to the pitcher to load the bases. So Sanchez has a chance to get out of the inning against the pitcher and cannot do it. So with bases loaded now, it is up to Eric Thames. 9 Duff, 31, and he will strike out. So they load the bases up and they cannot pull the trigger, and we get out of the inning. So 3-0 after 2 innings. Back-to-back home runs by the Braves in the second inning. And it's the leadoff man, Ender Inciarte, coming up. 11 is a defensive check. The defense is going to be error on the third baseman. That is Travis Shaw. Travis Shaw error is a 5 at third base. So once again, an error of 5 is a 1-34 will be an error. That is a 13, and that is going to be an error. So each team with an error so far. E5 if you're scoring at home. Ender Inciarte 5 or less to get the steal, and he gets the 4. So Ender Inciarte with the steal of second base, and just like that, gets himself in scoring position for the Braves. Ozzie Albies, patient, 98. He's not that patient. That's a fly ball to left field. Freddie Freeman's up. 4 Tough, 15. He strikes out Freddie. That was a good curveball there. And Nick Markakis, 11. Defensive check again. It's another error on the third baseman check. And it's again 1-34. And it's a 0-2, and it's another error. And it is a one-base error again. Another E5. And now, that brings up Yohan Camargo with runners at the corners. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Big play of the game coming up. 9 Tough, 25, and he's going to get him with the strikeout. But a lot of extra batters coming across the plate. Still 3-0, and we go to the bottom of the third. Anibal Sanchez, Tough, 25, strikes out Yelich this time. Yelich with the double the first time up, this time with the strikeout. Jesus Aguilar, 10, ballpark. He's a right-hander, ballpark, and that's a wheelhouse. Jesus Aguilar gets a wheelhouse check, 17, and that is gone. Hit well and deep into the left field stands, and the Brewers are on the board, 3-1. Sanchez can't give up back-to-backs like like Milwaukee did earlier. He needs to buckle things down. 6 Tough, 55, and that is going to be grounded down to Camargo. Camargo throws it across the diamond, no problem. Gets him by a step. Hernan Perez, Tough, 54, and he's going to fight that off for a base hit single. Not what we wanted to see there. That brings up Brad Miller. Actually, he has a chance to steal. He needs a 4 or less. He gets a 7, so no steal. Brad Miller, 8 Tough, 60, and he will strike him out. So, after 3 complete innings here at Miller Park, your score is 3-1 in favor of the Braves. We go to the top of the 4th inning, and it's Charlie Culberson 7 is Patient 69. 69 is not Patient. It's going to be fly ball. Going out to Thames in right field. He'll make the catch. Tyler Flowers. Tough 09 will be a strikeout. And Dansby Swanson with 2 outs is a Patient 68. And once again, not that Patient. Gets the ground ball over to second base. And it's a 4-3 put out. 1-2-3 inning, go the Braves. Cardboard Commander, good evening to you, sir. Tyler Sanandino coming up for the Milwaukee. Tough 23, got him. That was a fastball on the outside corner. Eric Kratz. 10, ballpark 33, and that is going to be a wheelhouse check again. The wheelhouse check is a 57, and that's going to be a base hit single, though. And now with the pitcher coming up, we're going to have a sacrifice, and it's a sacrifice hit. We're just going to call that 3-1 on the putout. Doesn't matter. Moving the runner up. 2 outs now. It's Eric Thames. 9, tough, 20, got him. Another strikeout. And we go to the top of the 5th inning, cruising right through this one. 3-1's your score. 3 errors in the game, 2 by Milwaukee, 1 by the Braves. Very sloppy game so far. Anibal Sanchez will be swinging the stick. A defensive check. Error on the second baseman. That is Brad Miller. Brad Miller. Error is a 5. So once again, 1-34 will be an error. No, 46. He's going to make the play. 4-3 on the putout. And that's it. So back to the top of the order. Ender Inciarte. Wheelhouse, but a 95 is too high. That is going to be a fly ball to right field. Deep, but not deep enough. And Ozzie Albies, 6. Wheelhouse 40, and it's gone. Ozzie Albies has just hit his 19th home run of the season and restored a 3-run lead for the Braves on another wheelhouse check. That's 6 wheelhouses, not a good spot for Wilkerson. And it's Freddie Freeman time. 8, tough 53. Tough 53, and he's going to pop it up. Over on the left-hand side, Shaw in foul territory will make the catch, but the Braves get another run on a long ball, and it is going to the bottom of the 5th. 4-1 is your score, each team with 5 hits. Christian Yelich is up. Tough 88, and that is going to mean fly ball into center field. Out there is Ender Inciarte. He will make the catch. Jesus Aguilar's up. And in play, 0-0 is a rare play. I don't have my chart, so I'm not going to do the rare play. We're just going to re-roll 0-0s tonight. So 4-6 is a tough. 0-9 is a strikeout. Travis Shaw, that's the second 0-0 we rolled. I don't have my charts out, so I'm not going to be doing rare plays. In play 16, and that's going to be a base hit single. Travis Shaw can get a steal on a 2, and he gets the 2. Look at that. He gets a stolen base. And now with 2 outs, it puts Hernan Perez in an opportunity for an RBI. 7, another in play, but a 56 is too high. That's going to be grounded to Freeman. Freeman will take it to the bag unassisted, and we go to the top of the 6th inning. Wilkerson. They're gonna let him go. They're gonna let him go. Markakis, 7. Patient, 11, and that is a walk. And they got some activity in the bullpen out there. As Wilkerson looks like he's run out of gas here. 4, Duff, 51, and it's going to be a base hit single. He fights that one off. A base hit single. Runner at first is going to advance 1 base. So that will be it for Wilkerson. And we will have a new pitcher coming in. And it is going to be Mr. It's going to be Mr. Dan Jennings. So Dan Jennings is going to come in for your Brewers. And he is a left-hander. So got to remember to use the left-hand side of the card now. Yoan Camargo. 8, Tough, 27, and he got him with a nice curveball there. Charlie Culberson. 7 in play, but 95 is going to be too high. It's a fly ball to left field. Out there is Perez. He will make the catch. And it's up to Tyler. It's going to be actually Swanson. Dansby Swanson. Ballpark. Uh-oh. And he is a righty. 34 is a wheelhouse. This could be good. Wheelhouse check for Dansby Swanson. 71, though, is going to be too high, and it's going to be ground ball to second base. And they had an opportunity to blow this game open and couldn't do it. So Sanchez now needs to try to get through the 6th inning. He's got Miller to start it off. Patient, 92. And that is going to be fly ball right field. Not that patient. Towers Sanandino. Another patient, 49. And that's going to be a base hit single. And he can get a steal on a 2, 3, or 4. Nope. Too high. Eric Krautz. 4, Duff. 53. Tough 53 is going to be fly ball to right field. And that will be the second out of the inning. And Dan Jennings is up. They're going to go ahead and pinch hit for Jennings. They're going to bring in Ryan Braun. No. They're going to bring in Villar. Jonathan Villar. They're going to bring in Villar. Jonathan Villar is going to come in and pinch hit. He is a switch hitter. So the switch hitter against Sanchez. Sanchez trying to get through 6 innings here. 10. Ballpark. 81, though, is just an in-play check. Yes. Because he's a lefty, because he's a right-hander, he would be batting left. But a lefty is only 1-74. We rolled an 81, so it's an in-play check. Jonathan Villar with an in-play check. 91, not good for him. That's going to be ground ball to shortstop. That's Swanson. He is just going to flip it over to Albies covering second. And that is going to reduce the threat here into the 6th inning. We go to the 7th. We need a new pitcher. The pitcher coming in is going to be Williams. And it's going to be Mr. Tyler Williams. So Tyler Williams coming in for the Brewers. Substituting here in the top of the 7th. And Sanchez, they're pulling Sanchez for a pinch hitter. And it is going to be Ronald Acuna coming in. So Acuna in to pinch hit against Trevor Williams. And here we go. 8 is patient. 0-8. He is plenty patient. He's going to walk. And he can get a steal on a 2, 3, or 4. He gets a 3, and he's going to get another stolen base. Lots of stolen bases in this game tonight. That is crazy. So runner at second with nobody out, and Ender Inciarte up. 10, tough. 70, though. Tough 70 is going to be fly ball to left field. A lot of fly ball outs tonight. Ozzie Albies. 10 tough. 99 is going to be way out of the zone. Another fly ball to left field. And Freddie Freeman. 8 patient. 0-3. He is plenty of patience. That'll be a walk. And now Nick Markakis with 2 Braves on board. 3 is another patient, 37. And that is going to be another back-to-back walks. And we got the bases loaded for Johan Camargo. Big point of the game here. Johan Camargo against Trevor Williams. 4 in play, 0-2, and that's going to be a problem. That is going to be a double. That is going to be a double, and runners advance 2 bases. A double. 2 runs are going to come in for the Braves. Camargo with a huge hit, and breaking this one open, 6-1 for the Braves. And now it's Charlie Culberson. Culberson, 9 in play, but an 80 is too high. Fly ball center field, and that's going to do it. But 2 runs in for the Braves, and it's a 6-1 lead here as we head into the 7th inning stretch. Go ahead and sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" as we get a new pitcher coming in for your Braves. That is going to be. Looks like we have lefty, lefty, righty, lefty coming up. So it looks like it's going to be Mr. Biddle. Biddle, the lefty, coming in. Biddle, can you hold things down, please, for us? We got a 6-1 lead. We don't need something crazy happening. So we got the lefty-lefty matchup coming. Here we go. Bottom of the 7th. Take me out to the ball game, my friend. 6-1's your score. That's an 8 tough. 26. He's a lefty. Hey, he strikes out Thames. Thames has had quite a few strikeouts in the last game. Yelich is up. 5. Patient. 72. He's not that patient. Fly to left field. And Jesus Aguilar. That is a 5. Another patient, 59. And that's going to be a double. So he will hit a nice one in the gap. Travis Shaw. 7 tough, 91. And that's going to be ground ball to second. Albies to Freeman. And the end of the threat. We go to the 8th. Williams is going to be pulled here for Mr. Lopez. Mr. Lopez is headed in. 6-1 ball game. And here we go. Tyler Flowers. The pitch is a 9. Patient 0-1. Well, you know what that is. That's a walk every time. Patient 0-1. And he's no threat to steal. Swanson. 12. Ballpark. Ballpark. And he's a righty. And that is going to be a wheelhouse check. And this could get even uglier. Swanson with I think his second or third wheelhouse check. 69, and that is going to be a single. Runner in first, advances one base. So 2 men on. And they're going to go ahead and pull Biddle. Bring in Flaherty. Ryan Flaherty coming in. Ryan Flaherty. 6 tough, 99. That is not what you want to see there. That's a fly to right. So not much going on there with Flaherty. And 2 on, 1 out. Top of the 8th. 4, patient 07. He's going to walk the bases loaded again. Giving Ozzie Albies a golden opportunity. 8 tough, 21. He's a right-hander. That's going to strike him out on a fastball. Outside corner. Freddie Freeman, last chance for the Braves here. 6 tough, 33. And he's going to strike out 2 of the best hitters the Braves have to send it to the bottom of the 8th inning. 6-1 is your score. We need a new pitcher. We got a righty, lefty, righty, righty coming up. So it's a good time to pull the left-hander out of there and bring in Mr. Dan, the man, Winkman. Come on, Mr. Winkman, where are you? Dan Winkerman. Winkler. Dan Winkler. Coming in here. A 6-1 ball game, hoping to keep it there. 5 tough. He's a righty, 53, and he's going to fight that off for a base hit. So Hernan Perez gets the base hits. Trying for the steal, does not get the steal. Brad Miller. Patient, 53. 53 is going to be a triple. And just like that, the Brewers are back in this one 6-2 and a man on third. Defense is going to play back in normal to give up the run. Salandino, 7 in play. 27, and that's going to be a base hit. And so 3 men aboard. Back to back to back. Got to see if he gets a steal here. He does not get the steal. Eric Krause. Patient 53. He's not that patient. Fly to right. Every out is important at this point. And we're going to bring in a new hitter. It's going to be Mr. Ryan Braun. We're going to bring in Mr. Ryan Braun here as a pinch hitter here in the bottom of the 8th. 4 patient 37, and that's going to be a base hit. Runner in first, advances 2 bases. So, runners at the corners. Not what we want to see here, as Winkler is really not doing well here for the Braves. 3 ballpark. Lefty 32. Uh-oh, this is really problems. That is a wheelhouse for Eric Thames. A wheelhouse check. 54 is gone, and that is a 3-run home run. And just like that, it is a 6-6 ball game. Way to screw it up, boys. Way to screw it up. Holy cow. Well. Dan the man, Winkman. Gee. Wowsies. Bringing in Luke Jackson here. So Luke Jackson here against Eric. Yeah, that was a big home run by Eric Thames. We go to Christian Yelich here. Tough, 59, and that will be a ground ball back to the pitcher. Jesus Aguilar, 5 runs here. 5, tough, 16 strikes him out. We go to the 9th and we're tied 6-6. New life here in Milwaukee. And they're going to be bringing in Jeremy Jeffers. So we got Nick Markakis. We need a run, boys. 6 in play. 24 is a good way to start off. That's going to be a base hit single. No chance for a steal. And maybe the sacrifice. He is a F bunter, though. We're going to let him swing away then. 5 tough, 68, not good. That's a fly to right field. Charlie Culberson. Tough, 53 is a strikeout. And Tyler Flowers. In play 13, and that's going to be helpful. That is going to be a single. Runner is going to advance 1 base, though. So runners at first and second for Swanson, who's had a big game. He's had a big game. They're going to go ahead and pitch to him. They were going to intentionally walk him, but they're going to pitch to him. 6 in play. 53, not good enough. Lines it right at the shortstop. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th inning. I'm sorry, bottom of the 9th inning. And it's tied at 6-6. Luke Jackson needs to hold this right where it's at. Tough, 85. That's a good pitch there. Ground ball to Ozzie. And 1 away. Hernan Perez. Tough, 98. That's a fly to left. And we're 1 out away from extra free baseball. Brad Miller, 8-21, strikes him out. And we got us a free baseball day. So Luke Jackson, they're going to go ahead and pull Luke Jackson. And they're going to bring in the magical, mystical Kurt Suzuki, MVP of the team so far in 2018. Kurt Suzuki coming in to pinch hit. 8 tough, 87 not good. Grounded to short. 1 away. Ender Inciarte. 7 patient 52. And that is going to be a base hit single. And he can get a steal on a 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he does not get the steal, unfortunately. Jeffries is tired, but he's going to leave him in there. For ballpark, 41. He's a lefty because of the right-handed pitcher. That is going to be a wheelhouse. Ozzie Albies wheelhouse check. 83 is too high. Damn. Had a chance at it. And now it's up to Freddie Freeman. 3 tough, 86, not good. Not a good result. 2 fly balls to end the top of the 10th. Coming into pinch. Coming into pitch is going to be Geraldos Vizcaíno coming in against Tyler Senandino. In play, 98 is not good, though. That's a fly to left. Eric Krauts. In play, 29 is a base hit single. And he can get a steal on it too. He does not get the steal. The pitcher, they're going to have to pull him anyways next inning. So they're going to go ahead and pull him for a regular batter. It's going to bring in Pina. They're going to bring in Manny Pina to pinch hit. And he's actually a B bunter. Nope, they're going to let him swing away. 9 tough, 28. Strikes him out. Probably should have put down the bunt or tried to, but you never know the odds. Eric Thames with 2 outs. A tough 53, and he's going to strike out. So we go to the top of the 11th, still 6-6 your score. And they're going to bring in Knebel. Corey Knebel to face off against Nick Markakis. Tough 57. That's going to be grounded back to the pitcher. Johan Camargo. 8 tough 24. A strikeout. And Charlie needs a big hit here. 4 patient 0-9, and he will work a walk. And can he get a steal? He needs a 2 or 3. He does not get it. Tyler Flowers. Patient 27, and he's going to get a walk. So back-to-back walks. And it's up to Swanson again. He's had a great game. Could be MVP of this one. Right now, he has got a single. He's also grounded to second base, single, and lined out to short. So he's 2 for 5 with 2 singles. But he's had several wheelhouse checks. 5 tough, 73. Unfortunately, it's a ground ball to Miller, and that's going to do it. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Vizcaíno against Yelich. Tough 84. Fly to center. Out there is Ender Inciarte. Jesus Aguilar. Patient 39, and he will walk a walk. No chance to steal, though. Travis Shaw. Again, do you drop down the bunt? You know what? They are going to drop down the bunt. He's a B-bunter, and it is a sacrifice hit. Doesn't matter what it is. We'll just go 3-1. Moves the runner up. Oh, is it tonight? Okay. And then you got Hernan Perez. Now runner in scoring position with 2 outs. And golden opportunity for the Brewers. 6 tough. 25 got some with a strikeout. And we go to the 12th. We go to the 12th. Corey Knebel's done. It looks like they're going to have to bring in Barnes. We're running out of pitchers quickly here. I'm sorry, Curtis. Oh, no, it's... yeah, I was right. It's Jacob Barnes. Yeah, okay. Jacob Barnes is coming in. Jacob Barnes. And with that move, the Braves have no more hitters. Sanantana is their last. Danny Sanantana. So their last hurrah is Danny Sanantana, who has made 15 games in 2018. He only had 28 at-bats, and 11 strikeouts, and a 179 average. Danny Santana. Come on, Danny. We need a big one, buddy. Whatever you got. 6. Tough. That's probably not good. Tough. 68, and he strikes out. So, that is all they have on the bench. Ender Inciarte. That is an in-play 38, and that's going to be a base hit single. Ender again can steal in a 2, 3, 4, 5, and he does not get the roll. Gosh. Ozzy Albies. He's a deep under. He's going to go ahead and swing away. Patient 82, though, is not that patient. Fly to center field. Boy, we're getting screwed by these numbers. Freddie Freeman, tough 44, and that is going to be a base hit. Freddie fights it off. Ender is going to advance 1 base. So it's up to Nick Markakis with 2 men on. For defensive check, we haven't had one of these in a while. Error on the shortstop. That's Salandino. His error at short is a 3. An error of 3. 1 to 58, it's an error. 15, it's an error. And that is going to be 1 base error, unfortunately. E6. And that's going to load the bases up for Johan Camargo. Wild pitch would be great. He throws a wild pitch on a 30 to 33. And that is an 8. Tough. 0-8. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Strikes him out. We go to the bottom of the 12th. Bases loaded and they cannot get it done. Let's see. We got a lefty. Righty coming up. Looks like it's going to be Sam the Man Freeman coming in. Come on, Sam the Man Freeman. All right, Brad Miller, lefty-lefty matchup. Patient 46, not patient enough. And that's going to be grounded down to third base, Camargo. Tyler Salandino. Tough 99. That's a fly to left. And Eric Krause. 6, tough, 0-2, and that's going to be a strikeout. So, a quick 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 13th. No score since the 8th inning. 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th to tie this up 6-6. And now, Barnes is done. Garua's going. Looks like it's Junior Garua's coming in. This is the, let's count how many pitchers we've had here. This would be pitcher number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th pitcher of the game for the Brewers. Junior Garua coming in against Charlie Culberson. Top of the 13th inning. 7 in play, 12, and that is a good one. That is going to be a base hit single by Charlie. Charlie can get a steal on a 2 or 3. No, darn it. Tyler Flowers. F. Bunter cannot afford to take the chance. We're going to let him swing away. 9 is tough. A 30 is a wild pitch, though. A 30 is a wild pitch. And Culberson moves up on the wild pitch. Now you might want to take the opportunity to bunt. Wow, what a great moment for that 30 to show up. We're just going to let Tyler Flowers maybe hit it to the left side. 6, tough, 60. Oh, 60 to 61 is a strikeout. If that could have been a 62, that would have been awesome. But it is a strikeout. Swanson. 7 in play. Oh, 0-0. We got to re-roll the 0-0 ones, unfortunately. 10, patient, 69. That's going to be ground ball to second. That's going to move the runner over to third base, so. But you also have the pitcher card, and we don't have any more. Sam the Man Freeman is batting card number 3. Unfortunately, batting card number 3. 8. Tough. Didn't matter. Strikeout. Opportunities after opportunities, and the Braves cannot freaking get it done. We go to the bottom of the 13th. It's going to be Junior Guerrero up. He is also hitting card number 3. As a tough. Pitcher cards didn't matter. They're always strikeouts on toughs. So that's going to be a strikeout. All right. Lefty-lefty matchup. Patient 23. And he's going to earn himself a walk. He can actually steal in at 2 or 3, just not get it. Yelich. He's an F-bunter, so they're going to let him swing. Tough, 66. He's a lefty. Tough, 66. Grounded down to third. They're going to try for 2. Double play 7. 7 or less. And they get it. 5-4-3 around the horn. Our first double play of the game, believe it or not. 5-4-3 around the horn. And that takes us to the 14th inning. And Ender Inciarte, how many at-bats has he had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. His last 2 have been single and single. 10, patient. 63. Oh, just outside his range. It's going to be a ground ball down to third. Man, we're so close to ending this game. Ozzie Albies. 8, 59, outside his range. Grounded down to third again. And Freddie Freeman. 11, tough, 85. That's not going to work. Fly to center, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Sam the Man Freeman's done. Who do we have left? It's going to be Phillips? Maybe? Oh my God, he's got a 7 wheelhouse. Well, geez. He's the freshest one we have, unfortunately. We're going to give him a chance. Got to give him a chance. Jesus Aguilar against Evan Phillips. Evan Phillips has a 8.53 average. He only played in 4 games and gave up 3 home runs. This is not going to go well. 6, patient. 12, yes, that's a walk. Aguilar cannot steal. 3, tough, 47. And that's going to be ground ball to the pitcher. They're going to try for a double play. 6 or less, it's going to be a double play. They got the double play. 1, 6, 3, double play. Are you kidding me? Hernan Perez. Patient, 88. Not that patient, and that is a miracle. Somehow, Evan Phillips gets you through an inning of baseball here. We go to the 15th, 6-6, each team with 14 hits. There's been 4 errors in the game, 3 by Milwaukee, 1 by the Braves. We could use one more error and get us a win. Let's go. Junior Guerrera, 9, tough. He's a right-hander. 28 is going to be a base hit single. Nick Markakis does it. He cannot get the lead or steal. And Camargo is an F bunter. 7 in play, 0-5, and that's going to be a double. It's going to be a double. It's going to be a double. All runners score, and the Braves have taken the lead. The Braves have taken the lead. Camargo is delivered, and it's now 7-6 here in the top of the 15th. Charlie Culberson, still nobody out. 8, tough, 95. That's not what we want to see. Fly to left. Tyler Flowers. 2 wheelhouse check, but a 96. Are you kidding me? Why? Oh my God, another opportunity. And one more out. 6, tough. Tough 36 strikes him out, but the Braves have taken the lead here in the top of the 15th. Can they hold out? We know one thing. It's not going to be Evan Phillips coming out in the bottom of the 15th. It's going to be somebody with some kind of skill. Minter. It's going to have to be A.J. Minter. Hopefully to save this bad boy for the Braves and put him back on the winning track here in the bottom of the 15th. He's got to face off against Miller, Saladino, and Kratz. Here we go. 5. Oh no, ballpark. 88 is going to be in play check though, thank God. In play, 88 is going to be good. It's going to be ground ball to second. Whew, I was worried that one. Tower Salandino. Oh no, another ballpark. What are you doing to me? 52. Right-hander who is in play. Are you kidding me? Wow. It's not a wheelhouse check. I thought it was, but it's an in-play check. Ooh. All right, we'll give up an in-play check. 26. Not good, but it's still a base hit. Salandino can steal on a 2, 3, or 4. No. Krauts represents the winning run. 8, tough, 81. And that's going to be grounded to short. They get the double play. It's over. Double play at 9, double play at 6. We need a 6 or less. No, but they do get the runner out at second. And that brings up, you know what? Do they have anyone left on the bench? They do. They have Broxton. They're going to bring in Broxton. Keon Broxton, the last chance. You might as well use up everything you got. It's do or die. Keon Broxton coming in. Pinch hitting. And here we go. Minter against Broxton. The windup and the pitch. 8, tough. 12, he's a lefty. Strikes him out. That's your ball game, and what a game. Holy cow. I can almost guarantee this was probably game of the day here in the majors. Whew. Evan Phillips with the win. Are you kidding me? Evan Phillips with the win? Are you kidding me? Evan Phillips with the win. The loss goes to Junior Guerrera. The save, his 4th save of the season, A.J. Minter. The MVP of this one, Johan Camargo, with that huge double in the top of the 15th, and they propels the Braves on. Holy cow. And all the other games have completed. And today in baseball, no, it was not play of the day or game of the day. I am super surprised. I could have sworn that ours was probably going to be the best of the day. There is your box score. 15 big innings as the Braves try to lose this one by giving up 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. There was a total of how many home runs in this one? Nick Markakis is 11th of the season. Yohan Camargo is 14th of the season. And Jesus Aguilar, his 19th of the season. And Eric Thames, his 12th of the season. So 4 home runs, 2 for each team. There was, what did we end up with? 4 errors in the game? It was a good one. Whew, that was a beast of a game. I am spent. But let's look at Atlanta. Hopefully they got back on the winning track after not winning for a few. So they were going into this one. They were 2, 4, 6, 8. One of the last 7. They were 1-7 in the last 7. So we really needed a win, and we finally got one. Holy crap. What a game this one ended up being. The Braves now 6-game lead over Washington in the National League East. Thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this one. It was a beast. Hopefully you stuck through to the end, but it was a good one at the end. Braves win. Braves win. See you next time.